A lot of times in landscape photography, you're unlucky. But sometimes, lady luck is on your side. I arrived early this morning, hoping to get some morning colours. Missed it. A little bit of colour, not much. But then I witnessed an absolutely wonderful light show, fantastic. Good feeling about today. I'm currently witnessing lots and lots of light splashes all around the fells and the landscape. Lots of god beams sprinkling their magic everywhere. This is going to be good. I'm quite looking forward to this. It wasn't until around 5 years ago where I really started to understand the importance of adding light into your photography. This is one of my first ever photographs I took of Loch Lomond back in 2007. I'm still quite pleased with the shot, but as you can see, there's no light at all. It's just flat. Back then, just to shield myself from wind. Back then, it was just all about form, placing foreground object in a third. But now I've discovered the importance of placing light in your frame, and not just placing it anywhere, putting it into a third. And when you're adding fell walking into your landscape photography, that's when I first started to realise how much impact light has, because you get some absolutely wonderful views, but you've got to be quick, especially weather like this where it's windy, because it just darts across the landscape. So a lot of times you just got to take shots handheld, and that's what I have done. I'm just going to wander around here and see what else I can capture. Regards to where I am, I started off from Honister past the same place as where I was a couple of vlogs ago, but instead of heading towards Fleetwood Pike, I headed south and I'm heading up to Great Knots. I've just captured that, just hit that summit, and then I'm going to head up to Brandreth, which is towards the wonderful Great Gable, and hoping to get some light on that. What a wonderful mountain that is. And then from there I'm going to head round onto Base Brown. I'm really got high hopes for today. It's really all about the light. You see there behind me, Buttermere Crummock. Last time I was here, if you remember, couldn't quite see it. There you go, bathed in some lovely light at the moment, so I better get cracking. We are just entering autumn and the winds are with us, definitely. I've set up Great Gable focal point. I can't just leave that alone. Beautiful dome, what a lovely shape. Some nice light on Green Gable leading up, and I mentioned this before, but this is all about diagonals, using the light effectively. Telephoto f8, 400th of a second, even though I'm on the tripod, because it is, I'm not saying it's shaking, but just in case, a bit of an insurance policy. 200 ISO, focus on Great Gable itself. There you go. But it's not easy, it's landscape photography, like I tell you now, it's not easy. you're quite limited to foreground interest when it comes to the fells. There's not many lone trees darted about. There is the occasional rock formations which adds interest, but every now and then there are some mountain lakes, or tarns better known as, and I've just discovered this one now. I'm looking for a prominent feature, something to land the eye in the background, and of course it's going to be Great Gable again. There are some islands in the tarn and there's a bit of separation, so I'm going to see what I can get from this. So I managed to get my composition that I like. I tried putting on a 16 to 35mm lens, too wide, telephoto too narrow, so I settled on the trusty 50mm prime. There's slight separation between the little islands in the foreground, and that leads up to the focal point, Great Gable, in the background. There's a lot of wind, so that's creating a lot of ripples in the water, and I thought, you know what, let's smooth those out. So on went the 10 stop. I've taken it out now. I've toyed around with shots without the 10 stop, but I'm liking it. I'm liking the smooth water. I had to wait a bit for the light to splash across the scene. I put a 2-stop hard grad across as well, just to make it a bit more snazzy really. F8, I've checked focus front to back. I've focused on Great Gable in the background, but yeah, I've checked focus. It's all fairly sharp, so I'm pretty pleased with it. Got some good views on this walk. You've got Buttermere and Crummock flanked either side by the massive Grassmoor and High Style, Haystacks, then on to Pillar and Ennerdale. I find it hard to get a composition, but if I stress about that, then I just won't enjoy this wonderful light show going on. So I had to crouch down behind this large set of rocks, shielding myself from that horrendous wind. I'm absolutely battered. I nearly lost my hat. The light, it's getting a bit harsh, but it is still in abundance. Lovely contrast going on. I'm going to make myself way down to Base Brown, and from there there's some lovely shots towards Great End, Scaffolds, and the valleys around me as well. And the wind is found itself around this large set of rocks, and it's now battering me. Thanks very much. Look at me, I look like something from South Park. What's it called? Kenny? I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, the wind has just got the better of me. Horrendous, relentless as well. I tried a couple of long exposures, but forget that. Tripod was all over the place. The light, it's still patchy, it's still contrasty, but it has got a bit harsh. So I'm going to end this vlog now. Hope you enjoyed it. Got some really nice time lapses there. Made advantage of the moving clouds cascading its lovely light over this beautiful land of ours. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Before I go, I am on Twitter now, at James R. Burns 2, so you find me there. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Twitter. Social media star. It's hard work though, trying to get a balance between all this social media stuff and being a family man, but I'm coping. I'm so sure you'll let me know if I am or not. Just want to add before I go that all my images on my recent vlogs, including the settings, are now on my website, so make sure you go along there and have a look. Anyway, take care of yourself. Be happy. Till next time. Bye bye for now.